Alright, I've got the Eachine mini Cessna out here, which I converted to brushless. I put aileron extensions on it, but they didn't give me the roll rate I was looking for, so now I've extended the extensions just about out to the wing tips. We'll see what that does. I also painted up the windows. I think it looks a lot better with the contrast on the windows than the way that they came stock with just white, you know. I don't know. I don't know why the windows didn't come with, black decals or black paint on them from the factory, but so I pulled out some black paint last night and painted them up. All right, so let's get over here. I'm going to put it in full manual mode. We've got very little wind out here. Launching. Takes off nice and sweet. Okay, so let's come through here and see our roll rate now. Oh, how about that? That is an awesome roll rate now. Alright, let's see to the right. That was to the left before. Oh yeah. That has got it. That has definitely got it. Now I have the roll rate that I was looking for on this little bush plane. Fantastic. I want to do that again. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. This is such an awesome little airframe, this mini Cessna. It is. With a roll rate like that, we shouldn't have any problem doing split S maneuvers now out of this little bush plane. Let's see what our loops look like. Good. Nice power, huh? Nice power for that little bush plane. That is so well behaved. I love that roll rate now. Absolutely fantastic. Alright, let's see. We do a bit of a stall turn with it. One thing I would need to do now. That's not bad. One thing I need to do now is, God, a bug in my eye. One thing I need to do now, I think, is extend the rudder just a little bit. It's a pretty short rudder, and so it's not the best at doing stall turns. I think if I extend the rudder a little bit, I think that will have the stall turns where I want them. And I think that now that I know that the extensions on the extensions give me an awesome roll rate, I think what I will do is take off those black extensions, make them white, make them one piece, because I just glued the extensions to the extensions in so they don't look that great. Make them white and then extend the trailing edge of the wing to match the width and length of the extensions, so so it looks a lot better, and I think that will also increase the slow flight capability of it. It has pretty good slow flight capability right now, but I think extending that trailing edge of the wing a bit to match those extensions, the aileron extensions, I think will greatly enhance the slow flight capability of the plane too. But it's not too bad on slow flying. But it's a pretty, the root chord of that wing is not very deep. I think which is why it didn't have a very good roll rate with those stock ailerons. They just weren't deep enough. But that is pretty awesome. I am very happy with that now. I'm almost happy with every single thing on this plane now. I love the power. Check that out. That was a complete stall. Pretty non-drama stall. Isn't that awesome? That handles really, really well. No complaints. Hey, we came right over the top with it. That was pretty cool. I wondered if I could do that now that the ailerons have much more authority. Check that out. That is a pretty aerobatic little bush plane. I'm liking it a lot, guys. This project turned out really, really well. And I think with a couple more mods on it, I think this thing's going to be just about perfect, you know? Oh, that is so cool. That is an awesome little plane. Okay, I'm starting to get my haptic. Let's bring it back around and land it. I had my timer set for 6 minutes, but if I had some good batteries to put in it, there we go, that were new. Look at that. That is awesome. That were new, I could set my timer for about 8 minutes and still have 3.6 volts per cell in it. So it's pretty efficient, you know, as much as I'm in the throttle with this plane when I'm flying it, doing aerobatics with it, it's the power system is really efficient. That's why I love these RacerStar BR 1306 3100 kV motors with these Gemfan 5x3 props on a 2S Lipo. It produce a lot of power for the size and weight of these planes, and they're pretty darn efficient at the same time. You get a lot of flight time out of them, even hammering the throttle quite a bit. So I am completely happy with the progress that I have made on this airframe so far. Like I said, I think if I extend the rest of the wing to match the depth of the aileron extensions, I think that will really enhance the slow flight capability as well. And extend the rudder just a little bit to get a little better stall turns on it. And this thing is going to be one aerobatic little brushless micro bush plane. So anyway, I'm going to put another battery pack in it. See you in a minute. Let me put it in full manual mode. Alright, launching. Gosh, that takes off nice, doesn't it? I was really worried about that. I'm always worried about that when I make a modification to the wing like that. Is it going to roll over on me, you know, when I launch it? You never know if you've got everything nice and true, you know, just right dress on both sides. So I was really happy when I had to put in just a little bit of left aileron trim in it the first time I launched it, but it worked great. Yeah, I didn't have any problem. I have made mistakes like that before, though, where I modified something on the main wing, like those aileron extensions, launched it in the air, it rolled right over on me and crashed. So you never know. Isn't that awesome? This is a fun little plane. That is some tight turns. Love those rolls now. Awesome. Almost did a touch and go there, didn't I? Stall turn. Yeah, it's a little cheeky on the stall turns. It's got a small rudder. I haven't extended that yet, but I think I will. So I got a good roll rate. Now I need to get a little better stall turns out of it. It's got plenty of power. I'm happy with that. Sweet. That is a huge loop. It's got good speed. It's got pretty decent slow flight capability. I think if I extend the rest of the wing out, I think it'll have even better slow flight capability. Very maneuverable. Very stable. Pretty forgiving. It even does split S maneuvers without any effort. That's pretty good for a little bush plane. That's not bad slow flight capability there, but I think extending that wing will improve it even more. But you can fly this in a pretty small area, guys. That is sweet. Isn't that cool? Alright, I want to see that roll rate again. Let's try it the other direction. Oh yeah, man, that's awesome. That was to the right. Try it again to the left. Awesome. Just awesome. Alright, let's see if we can do some slower flight with it. Whee! That was close. Very maneuverable, isn't it? Okay, I'm starting to get my haptic. Make sure we don't have anybody coming. Power's off. Look at that. Man, that thing just floats right in. That is awesome. Absolutely awesome, guys. I'm having a blast with this little brushless Eachine Mini Cessna. This and the Eachine Mini P47 that I converted to brushless. They fly absolutely fantastic. Alright, well, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the air.